Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. I hope you're having a great morning. Hope you have a great day today, by golly, all day long. Let's get cracking. Fear. Face everything and rise, or F everything and run. Forgetting everything's all right. The power within you is far greater than any fear before you. Fear can cripple us. Fear can stop you from living your life. It can just shut you down. You just curl up into a ball and go inside and stop living. If you face your fears, they run. They run. If you just stand up to your fears, they run. They don't know what to do with you once you stand up to them. And then once you stand up to them, you got plenty of freedom. So there's a story about a king that caught three bad guys and sentenced them all to death by hanging. But he always gave people a choice when he was going to hang them. And as they came into the room to be hung, he says, you have your choice. You can hang or you can have what's behind that big steel door. Imagination just ran with them. They didn't know what could be behind that door and thought it could be some awful fate. So they just took the hanging. They wasn't taking no chance on the door. The first guy brought the second guy in, same thing. He said, you can hang or you can have what's behind that big steel door. And the guy, same thing. His imagination is full of fear. Just imagination run wild with him. He said, I'll take the hanging. The third guy came in, same thing. He said, you can have the punishment I gave you, the hanging, or you can have what's behind that big steel door. And the guy thought, there's no way I'm going behind that door. I don't know what's back there. And he said, I'll hang. As they were slipping a noose over his neck, he said to the king, what's behind that door anyway? And the king said, freedom. See, if he'd opened that door, he'd have just been free. That's all he had to do was open that door. All he had to do was walk through that fear, and he was free. And it's the same with us. If you just walk through your fears, you're free. They don't control you anymore. They can't keep you down anymore. Fear is a nasty thing. It really is. It can really beat us up and just keep us from living. If you can't seem to step through that fear on your own, get some help. Call a counselor, a spiritual coach, good friend, somebody. Talk to somebody on the other side of it. They can see it for what it is. Fear is false evidence appearing real. 99% of the time, that's what it is. I get in my head worried about something full of all this fear, and it never comes to pass anyway. It's just like a boogeyman in my brain. So I do my best today to just talk it out, walk through it, get to the other side. And man, there's so much freedom over there. Get the big guy connected. Pray, get praying, talk to the Creator, have Him help you walk through that fear. I have found that when you face your fears, they just melt away. And it's just there's so much freedom on the other side of that. So what fears are you allowing to hold you back from really living your life today? What are they? Imagine if you step through those fears, how much you could really live. What fears are holding you back from living? Think about it. Write them out so you can see them in black and white. And then present them to someone else that's been through, walked through their fears, and ask them to help you walk through yours. And then there's freedom on the other side of that. Just writing them down and seeing them for what they are is a big deal. Then you can see it's like, all right, this is what I'm afraid of. This is what I need to work on. And then get busy. And man, oh man, you'll be grateful you did, because on the other side of that, like I said, is total freedom. This is my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you have a fearless day today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Over.